I invite you all to know about, learn about, and enhance your knowledge in English literature. In the series of William Shakespeare's tragedies, today I will explain next tragedy, Hamlet. It is a revenge tragedy. Here is a revenge took by son for the death of his father by his uncle. In this lecture, I will explain its characters, its summary in a brief but in a easy way. First, I will explain Hamlet, its character only. Hamlet, who is a dead king of Denmark. Hamlet, dead king of Denmark. Hamlet's son, Hamlet, Prince of Denmark. Dead king's wife, Gertrude, his brother, Claudius, Hamlet, his friend, Horatio. Hamlet studied in Wittenberg. Wittenberg is the name of a university in England. Hamlet and Horatio both study in Wittenberg. In Wittenberg, Hamlet have two more friends, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Two more friends in Wittenberg, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Two more friends, Rosencrantz, Guildenstern, and Hamlet loves to a girl, Ophelia. Hamlet loves a girl whose name is Ophelia. Ophelia is the daughter of Polonius. Polonius have a son, Latus. These are the These are the main characters: Hamlet, whose son Hamlet, Prince of Denmark; Hamlet, dead king of Denmark; Hamlet, whose wife is Gertrude; Hamlet's younger brother Claudius. Hamlet, dead king, he is poured the poison in his ear when he was in asleep by Claudius, but Claudius don't tell about this murder to anyone, and he says that he is killed by or cut by a snake, and due to his poison he died, and after that Claudius married to Gertrude. When the story begins of this play, here is a dark winter night. A ghost is roaring near the castle of Denmark. Some watchmen saw a ghost and relate the ghost's appearance with the dead Hamlet. They tell about this Hamlet's ghost to Horatio, friend of Hamlet. Horatio don't aware about this and he meet to Hamlet and tell about all these things, and Hamlet also went to that place and saw his father's ghost. Hamlet to saw his son, he tells about his murder by Claudius, and he ordered to his son Hamlet to take revenge to his uncle Claudius and to be the king of Denmark. After that, Hamlet disappeared to that place. Hamlet, due to the grief, he became mad and tried to know that how I can take revenge to my father's murderer, and how can I believe that the ghost that I saw, that was the actual my father's spirit that ordered me to take revenge to my uncle. After that, Hamlet continue remain in anger, in melancholy and in depression. At the time, Gertrude, who loved so much to his son Hamlet, but she is not a bold lady, she is a weak and meek lady, and after this she, at the time, she is the wife of Claudius, and Gertrude and Claudius both try to know the condition of Hamlet's madness. They try to know to his friends Horatio and Rosencrantz and Guildenstern to know about Hamlet's madness. What is the reason? Due to that, Hamlet is showing so much anger and always remain in madness. On that side, Polonius also give some suggestion to Gertrude and Claudius to that Hamlet loves so much to his daughter Ophelia, and maybe he wants to marry to his daughter Ophelia. At that time, Gertrude and Claudius say to Ophelia to meet to Hamlet, and they can marry if they want. On that, Hamlet show so much his anger and said that all marriages should be banned and I don't want to any type of marry. On the other side, all they are thinking about Hamlet's madness, but Hamlet, who is making plan how I can know who is Claudius is actually the murder of my father or not. At that time, Hamlet saw some actors that are entering in Denmark's castle. Through these actors, Hamlet got an idea that I can arrange this type of acting of that murder acting. Murder scene can show to Claudius. If Claudius is actually guilty of my father's murder, Claudius react in this way. After that, Hamlet took help to Rosencrantz and Guildenstern to play this type of scene in which murder took place, and at that time when the play is in the progress and near about murder scene is done, at that time Claudius leave his place and leave the room, leap away to that place. At that time Hamlet know about that, yeah, Claudius is the real murderer to my fathers, and his friend Horatio, he will also assure to Hamlet that yes, Claudius is the real murderer of your father. After that, Hamlet thought about that, now I should murder to my uncle Claudius and took revenge to my father's murder. When Hamlet goes to take revenge to his father's murder, Claudius was busy in praying. He was doing worship. Hamlet thought that this is not the right time to murder Claudius. If I do so at that time, the spirit of Claudius direct goes to heaven. And Hamlet went to meet to his mother Gertrude in his chamber. When Hamlet was talking to his mother Gertrude, at that time before the curtain he got a noise, and that noise was done by Polonius. But Hamlet thinks that Claudius, his uncle, is listening the conversation between him and with my mother. At that time he took his sword and attacked on the man who is hiding behind the curtain. But the man that was hiding behind the curtain, that was Polonius. At that time Polonius died, and after that Claudius make a plan to banishment to Hamlet, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern to England. And on the other side, Ophelia, who knows about his father's murder, and he made in grief and she drowned herself and suicide. On the other side, Latus, Polonius' son, he always continue in the play. He is living in France. He got this news about his father's murder, and he comes to take revenge to Hamlet to his father's murder. On that side, Hamlet, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, they are going to England by a ship. Some pirates attack on Hamlet's ship, but Hamlet able to survive himself and return back to Denmark. On the other side, Latus, who wants to take revenge to Hamlet, to saw that Claudius, he was very happy that I will get rid to Hamlet. Claudius arranged a fighting between Latus and Hamlet. When Hamlet reached to Denmark and got the news of Ophelia's suicide, and he went to attend Ophelia's funeral. At that time, at that place, Latus tried to attack on Hamlet, but Claudius stopped to him and say that a fighting will take place between both of them, and after that who will be able to success or who will win, that will be the actual winner. After that Claudius make a plan. He put a poison blade in Latus's sword, that he will attack on Hamlet, and if Hamlet wounded or got any type of cut, he will die automatic due to poison. And if Hamlet won this fight between Latus, so he arranged a drink that was poison drink. If Hamlet don't got any type of cut, wound due to poison blade sword, after that I will serve a poison drink, due to that he will die. So Hamlet's murder planned by Claudius. A fighting took place between Hamlet and Latus, and in this fight Hamlet got so many wounds, and in this fighting their sword exchange, and Latus also got wound or cut due to the poison swords, and poisoning show the result. On the other side, Gertrude, who don't know about the poison drink, and she took that poison drink and she died swiftly. When Hamlet know about that, The death of the Queen Gertrude is the result of the plan of Claudius's drink. He killed two Latus, and after that he attacked on Claudius to that poison sword, and he forced Claudius to take poison drink that was uh, prepared by Claudius. And after that Gertrude, who dies swiftly, Claudius, who also dies, and Latus, who also died. In this way Hamlet in last able to take revenge to his father's murder. This is all about Hamlet's summary, a story, and this is a revenge tragedy. May you like it. So keep watching, be connected, and be a learner, and thanks a lot.